let me quickly ask you, with what we've seen on the table and how youth are being represented, some people are of the opinion that the youth should start from the scratch, maybe councillorship to chairmanship, and they should grow through the rank. You believe so?
I don't have a problem with anybody starting from the scratch. It depends on the definition of the scratch. So youth should be given responsibility according to the capacity they have been able to express. But like before we went on break, what I was trying to tell you is, I think we are dodging the real problem. The real problem is that we do not yet have a democracy. We do not have a democratic system that is reflective of the best that we are ready to churn out. I can give you practical examples. You have an INEC, for example, in the place where I come from, Bayelsa, who is declaring results from a community or an environment that has been clearly devastated by thuggery and other things. You have the INEC addressing a press conference that 68 of their card readers are missing, yet they are still declaring results. So the problems we need to first face is the kind of INEC we have that is midwifing this democracy. Is that INEC having the competence? Is he having the character? Is he having the will to first be reflective? Yes, we can come to national television and reel out the number of how many millions of votes we have in Nigeria, but that is not as important as when we can get our independent national electoral system to be independent as described, to the extent that they can only declare candidates that have been voted for by people. Tokwe had a good manifesto, others had a good manifesto, but can we beat our chest and say the votes from my village in Odoni community in Saboma local government and the votes from his village were cast based on manifesto? No, because generally the Nigerian population do not even have that confidence in INEC. What happens during election, let me tell you the truth, Sheung, is that some people, some bourgeoisies, however you want to describe them in the political class, go to a community, either peacefully or violently, take siege of the community and just write votes and bring the votes. So when can we get an electoral system that can operate like our ATM machines? I say this because it is possible. When can we have an electoral system where you pick your card, you go to the polling unit, vote, come back? It doesn't matter if Lagos is registered with 12 million voters and only 1 million votes in a particular electoral system. That's fine enough. But once there is confidence in the electoral system, that 1 million vote can turn to 100 million votes. So we don't have an INEC that is reflective of us. What we have as INEC is a total mess. Look at Buguma the other day. The report we have is that 15 youths died in Buguma. I visited Buguma myself. It wasn't 15 youths that died in Buguma, River State, I mean. I saw 42 youths lying down in the morgue. They were shot. I counted 42 youths in the morgue. And the attendant in the morgue also told me that the 42 youths were not only the youths that were there, that some were shot and they were buried in a sandbag and some were taken about. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. But INEC still declared results from the Buguma.
All right.
So what I'm trying to tell you in essence is that, then you also talked about youth, Shehu. You talked about youth. Let me also tell you, some of the soldiers, some of the security agencies that the federal government of Nigeria, as it is constituted now, deploy during elections that shoot at electorates are also youths. So this is not just a matter of some group of youths who are in civilian uniforms somewhere. The truth is that we have a rot in the system, and the best this government or any other government who has Nigeria at heart can give to us at any point in time is to first and foremost deny self of personal ambitions and give us an electoral system that is reflective, so that, number one, so that when somebody like Tokwe, Mogalo, or any of the candidates anywhere speak, we can first assess them based on their manifesto.